to explain something too, because I gotta address him, because he addressed me twice. He did it on Big Face Gary Show and he did it on Willie D Show.
What you gotta do with me though?
Exactly. Set your ass up. Yeah. So look. No. This is I'm not negative at all.
No.
So what happened was, he says, yo, Nore got on stage, and when Traj performed, he walked to the side. That's called taking a break. It's called getting a water break. And it's called that this was my show. I was trying to let Traj shine. How could you take that in any other way? So
I don't watch nobody.
Good.
These are my class. When I'm done with my work, I'm fuck out of there. And niggas be like that too, because I used to be like, damn, why niggas going home? Because I didn't understand that when I was younger. Like, niggas ain't watching my show? I don't give a fuck who out there.
So let me just finish. Let me just say
going
this.
to fuck home.
Keith, wherever you at, Keith. The only reason why, and by the way, he said that he turned us down. I don't ever remember that.
No.
I don't ever remember that. But let me just tell you something, Keith. The only reason why we didn't take that interview at that time was because of us seeing that footage and us being concerned.
Right.
Yes. Did we have other people that's on here out of control? Mm-hmm.
Right.
We have. But we didn't know better. And now we do.
Right.
So the one thing that I don't want to do is help ruin a legend.
Right. But one thing that you got to know though too is the fact that, so the BET Awards, right?
Yep.
Fantastic.
The
whole thing about it too is the fact that once you...
But they say that he only act good when he around you and
but still you're
gonna have to come.
You have to, all this stuff that could put you in a situation.
Yep.
This is what you can...
But then it takes away from the show. It's called Drink
right
Champs.
I know that.
Drink Champs.
You know
and
that.
By the way,
I'm still me. I'm still fucking with you.
Yeah.
Like, it has no bearing on our conversation with you.
Your conversation is still dope. So
He's a fake Puerto Rican. Listen, and I still find a way. It don't matter without it.
Right, absolutely.
So again, the fact that I know the conversation would be, and that's why I wanted to say yes. Exactly.
We love Keith Murray, man.
At the end of the day, it's not like every chance is the fact, like when somebody's alone and you know, and the shit ain't going down, and then you know, like
because between me and you, like Big Face Gary told me, I had a conversation with Big Face Gary. I was like, yo, did he drink? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I didn't want that, like, cause I'm like, all right, cool. Like, just like how you not drinking, we can still do that. But the last thing I want to do is he drink and someone laugh and he take a joke the wrong way and try to get physical with somebody.
Which has happened. Which has happened here.
Or us or something. And it's like, we don't need that. What we need to do is give you your flowers. That's what we want. We want to give you your flowers.
But I think that the combo that he would give you would be fantastic.
Yeah, I believe so.
And I think it's going to happen.
I think it's going to happen.
At the end of the day, too, which is like, listen to me, man. I was on drugs for 15 years, right? I was doing Percocet from 2008 to 2022, right? June 2nd would be my it'd be my 2 years of me being sober, right?
Wow, congrats.
Congrats, right? Let's make some noise. Continue.
I understand about that substance abuse. If this is what somebody has,
serious.
You know?
It's serious.
And to anybody that's, they taught me this in the rehab. I can tell FN to he blue in the face to go get help. It ain't gonna matter.
Right.
You saw interventions before with people. You got to be ready.
Right. You got to hit
so
rock bottom
everybody needs to stop with like go and talk to each other and who's talking to them. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
The individual itself has
to
change. I had to say to myself, I got to go inside.
Right.
Even though I let all that time go by to where at the end, I'm taking these 30s that are mixed with fentanyl. So when I go in there and take my piss test, they say, oh, you do fentanyl too, don't you? I'm like, I don't do fentanyl. So that means that the fentanyl and the pressed pills I was getting, because again, the street is providing me now. Now the doctors, I'm on the street getting pills. Of course, you know, people.
The doctors cut you off?
I never went back to them. You know, you can't go back. They ain't gonna be giving you pills. You gotta go to the street.
Right.
Wow.
But again, the nigga who I was dealing with, I didn't know that he was dirty. But again, if I'm spending $8,000 a month, of course he don't give a fuck if the pills is fucked up.
Right.
I'm gonna go with the volume.
Damn.
$8,000 a month. Not 80,000. Yeah.
Look at this fake drug dealer. He looking like, I wish I was your custody.
So
foul niggas.
So of course, people who I thought that was my friends, damn, I could have died.
Right.
But towards the end, I kept throwing up. So every time I would pop, I would throw up.
You get rid of the toxin, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't happening until that time.
Wow.
So whatever happened, that guard was like, hey, you know what? Hey, all right, I'm gonna keep saving you, but the next time you might not make it. So I went to rehab, went upstate, stayed there, met mad people, talked the whole nine, because the most part is that I was worried about the withdrawal part.
Okay.
So the withdrawal part make years go by.
Because Percocet is technically heroin, right?
It's the synthetic heroin. The heroin is what you're addicted to. Right. So at the end of the day, people that was in there, it was one dude named Smiley. He had tracks all on this arm up, and he
doing needles.
Tell him to put a shirt on because he, again, you could see everything. His whole arm was filled, right? People that was doing fentanyl too regularly. Crack was still heavy in there. You know, and people was there because.
Wait, what you mean? People were doing fentanyl?
No.
By itself?
I'm talking about as far as the. Yeah, when you heard that story.
Yeah.
They were doing
By
fentanyl by
itself?
themselves.
Yeah. These people. What do you mean?
Really?
Right, because the hospital uses it. So it don't,
I thought fentanyl is something that they mix with.
Yeah, but it don't have to be the bad shit. The bad shit
fentanyl's widely used
and killing people, but they still use it in the hospital. The street shit just bad.
Oh wow!
You know? So, but again, this stuff again, you can go to heroin because once you can't afford the pill, you shoot.
It's an opioid.
Don't forget, you have to have money. So it was never gonna stop for me.